So we're going to go through how to do a bridge exercise now. So this is a really common Pilates exercise. We do a lot in our classes. It's a really great exercise for strengthening our glute muscles, so those bottom muscles, and also engaging that deep abdominal core and our pelvic floor muscles. So we're going to come down onto our backs and we're going to go through how to do this. So coming down onto your back from here. So we bring those toes apart and those heels apart, so our feet are that hip width distance. Our knees are bent at about that 90-degree angle, possibly a little bit more. We're going to start in a nice neutral position of our pelvis. If you're not quite sure about this, then you can look on our website, which goes into about how to find that neutral pelvic position. Our arms should be relaxed down by our side. Now, if you often get cramp doing this exercise, it might be that your feet are a little bit too far away. You just need to bend those feet a little bit up towards your bottom. So that's a top tip if you do get a lot of cramp when you do this exercise. Sometimes it helps if you pop a block between your knees, so you can pop that there, and again that just helps keep that hip width distance apart and also just helps engage those toe muscles a little bit. So you can use that if you want to, but you don't have to. So arms down by our side, we take a breath in to start. As you breathe out, just squeeze those bottom muscles. That pelvis will naturally tilt back as you squeeze the bottom, and then we're going to lift up into a bridge. Take a breath in at the top here, then as you breathe out, we're slowly lowering back down to that start. Okay, we'll do that again. So breath in. As you breathe out, squeezing those bottom muscles, that pelvis just tilting back naturally as you come up into a bridge, nice and controlled. Breath at the top. Then as you breathe out, we're slowly lowering back down to that start position. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lifting up, using those bottom muscles to come up into a bridge. If that feels comfortable, we can add a few progressions and variations to a bridge. So we can raise one heel and then back down, and then the opposite heel. Good, and then lowering back down on that out breath. Okay, and again, so breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up into that bridge. If that feels okay, we can raise one foot off the ground, back down, the opposite foot, up, and then lower. Good. Okay, so if you want to challenge that even further still, we can take a breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up into that bridge. And then as you're breathing out again, we can stretch one leg away, come back down, stretch the opposite leg away, come down, and then lowering back to that start. Good. Okay, so we've got one more variation. Breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up into that bridge again. If stretching your leg feels okay, you can challenge that a little bit more. Lift the leg up, come back down, and then lower. Same again on the other side. So stretch the leg away, lift it up, back down, and then slowly, nice and controlled, lowering that back to that start. So there's lots of different variations depending on your level or how much you've done the bridge before. You can choose what suits you best. So that's a nice way to practice the bridge. Lots of different variations you can work on to challenge yourself in different ways. So for more Pilates exercises, you can subscribe to our channel, or you can join us as a member at pilateslive.co.uk for our live online full classes.